Welcome to Norway. You are in the drop zone, and I am Jealous Fist. And today we're talking tactics. Always tactics, unless we're talking something else. Tactics allow you to outthink, outplay, and outperform your opposition. And today my opposition is this guy behind this tree. Look at him. He's screwing up. We're going to get him. But why? We're going to talk about that right now. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's get a little background. We always got to have the background. Okay, we're on Brodlin. It's a night map. Night maps are my most favorite. Here's Hagen's Farm, however you say that. Gas station here. Abandoned cabin or abandoned retreat, can't remember the name of that. I spawned about here, and we are about right here. Okay, we are 30 seconds into the game. I'm just coming up to Hagen's Farm from the spawn point that I showed you just now. And you can see the guy right up here that I'm about to fight. At the time, I didn't see him at all. Takes the shot. You see right here. Let's pause right there so we can show you the shot indicator. For those of you that understand all this, my apologies, but we're here to learn for the people that don't. Okay, right here in the center. Okay, that is the shot indicator. A great little quick tip in a gunfight is when you're being ambushed and you don't see this guy right away. I didn't see this guy right away when he started shooting at me. Even all the way to right here, I wasn't sure where he is. What I did was this white streak in the center. Use that. You see I'm going back and forth and it kind of wobbles around? You could do that in the game with your character. Wobble that around and use that to kind of triangulate exactly where they are. And then when you know where they are, get to somewhere advantageous. So this whole time, right here, we're trying to figure out where he is. Right about here. I knew exactly where he was. Get to cover. That is... Okay, every one of these videos that I'm going to talk about in the future, you need to be using cover, okay? You guys that get mad online, I see it all the time. You get mad, you show these videos about why did I lose this gunfight? I got my crosshairs right on him and was shooting him, even though I was out in the open, behind no cover, and latency is not a thing, and servers do not desynchronize, and I should have won that gunfight. Well, you probably should have. Your accuracy probably was good. What you're screwing up on is you were not accepting the reality of video games, and especially this video game here in Norway. You need to be behind cover. Notice how as soon as I'm taking fire, what am I doing? I'm figuring out where this guy is, and I'm seeking good, hard cover. Good, hard cover will save your life 95% of the time. Now that I'm in cover, I'm returning fire. Now right there, I didn't really think I was going to hit him. I'm trying to start that cycle of back and forth, trying to get somebody in and out of cover so I can take a shot that will count at the right time. And right here is exactly what I was hoping for. He got frustrated or excited or screwed up or he miscalculated. He popped out of cover. Was shooting at me from out of cover, which allowed me to just come straight out of cover for that brief bit of time and put him down. And not only that, this other guy who tried to third party me after that. Now, okay, so earlier, like I said, we're figuring out where he is. Then we're getting to good cover, right? Now what are we doing? We're behind cover. We're behind cover. What are we trying to do? This all happens so quick in the video. So we're just going to kind of keep pausing and starting. Right here, what am I doing? Now, you see how I'm behind cover. I'm half dead. He has over halfway beaten me. Now, because I have good cover, I know he can't just kill me right away unless he's a very good shot or he knows exactly where to shoot. But just from a bunch of other stuff I'm not going to go into because this video will take forever. But just from the way he's shooting and the way he's moving, I could tell this guy is not great or not very experienced, right? Because there were other times when I was behind this tree just briefly a few seconds ago where he could have killed me if he would have known what to do, but he didn't. So I'm taking my time. Always heal. Always heal. I'm half dead. I'm going to immediately take a painkiller. Painkillers are shields, basically. Think of a painkiller as a shield because it will instantly get you back up to health. Right now I'm half beaten. I am half defeated. I take a painkiller, boom, full health. You then take antibiotic, and you're not only are you fully healed from the painkiller, but then you are gaining that health back. It is healing you in the background while the painkiller covered up all that damage. People that get mad about armor plates who don't have armor plates, well, be mad no more because you probably do have painkillers. And if you don't, you need to expedite the airdrops and get painkillers and antibiotics and disinfectants if you don't have that because you need heals to win here in Norway. Now is the fun part in the fight. We know where he is. We're relatively safe. Relatively speaking, we're safe here behind cover. We're healed up or healing because of the consumables that we brought with us, right? So now you want to kind of go back and forth, weaving in and out of cover. Either waiting for him to make a mistake, which most people usually will, or just waiting for that opportune moment to get that shot into him at the right time. See right here, I'm not even worried about shooting back for a second. Look at that. Healing up, taking my time. And look at this. This happened even faster than I thought it would. He just ran out of cover. And look at that. Look how quickly he died. And remember, too, this is the beginning of the match. In the beginning of the match, it is the most dangerous time to be alive in Norway. The very beginning of the game is the most dangerous time until you get to the airdrop or something. Because in the very beginning of the game, the most people are alive. There are the most guns you will face in a game at the beginning of the game. And especially here in the north side of Brodeland, there's what? Within here, where we are, we're about here. There are, what, 5 spawns? Something like that up here. I'd have to look at one of my other maps with all the spawn points on it to really look. But we're not going to show that on screen, are we? No. No, we're not. That is my information. That's too powerful to give to the internet. Now, this second guy that pops out of nowhere. How did I live through that attack? I should be dead. Look at this right here. I should be dead, right? Why wasn't I? I had no idea he was there. They could have been teaming. I don't even know. That is kind of strange how he was there. Because that fight was not that long. But they were both probably coming here to the same spot anyways. Because I think in this specific game, Bard was up here or something in the Hagen's farm. Now when this second guy who's trying to third party me, because as this guy is dying, you see how I was already, before I even was shot at, was going back to cover. In the beginning of the match, or well really any game, but especially now, when you're in a fight like this, you need to immediately get back to cover, worry about reloading your gun, healing if you got damage again, because somebody will most likely try to shoot you in the back. I don't know how many, I have died more times to being shot in the back after killing 1 guy or 2 guys than probably any other way of dying in the game. It's hard to find people in Vigor. Even if you have pings, you only have so many of them, they're expensive, yada yada yada. So you hear a couple of guys fighting and you want some kills or you want less competition later on for the airdrop or the Bard house. What do? You run over there because you hear those guns, you know where they are. That's what this guy did. And he didn't get me because look how I was automatically going back to cover, getting behind that tree. These fundamentals of seeking cover, keeping your weapon reloaded, keeping yourself healed, that is 90% of the game. If you just worry about always seeking cover, hugging that cover, keeping it close to you like you would your girlfriend, or your boyfriend, or your whatever friend, you're going to live. Even with crappy internet, lag, desynchronization, whatever the term is that you want to use, you have cover. That's going to help you because you are invulnerable to those bullets. Look at that. All of that's just soaking right into that tree. Cover, cover, cover. You need to have cover. You need to practice these fundamentals. You need to heal. And there he goes. And look, immediately to cover. And you see how, again, I'm practicing what I preach. I followed that white line up there, that shot indicator, put him down, and immediately, see how too, as soon as he hadn't even fully hit the ground, I'm already healing up because for all I know, I'm going to get attacked again. Oh, only a Thompson. Poor guy. And I believe this guy had an M16 up here. So we'll take that ammo, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Yes, we will. Thank you. All right. Well, like I said, we were going to try and keep these videos shorter. So just in review, we're going to talk about what we learned really fast. Always keep juking around. As soon as fired upon, seek cover. Seek cover. Get safe. Return fire if you need to. Remember to always heal. Instant health. Look at that. I was half dead. No, I'm not. Taking those antibiotics. Healing up. Look, he's shooting. He's wasting his time out in the open, and he's dead. Getting back to cover. Put him down. And actually, real quick, I just thought of this, because I'm sure somebody will bring it up in the comments. Why didn't I pause right there to heal again like I was always just talking about? It's been all that time. Well, look how close to me he is. He can very easily... You behind these trees, look at this. Let's pause. Behind these trees, you can never be fully protected. Like, look right here. This is a perfect example. You see how my arm is out? My arm is out over here. They can hit your knee or your fingertip or whatever, you know, when they're that close. It's not hard. I do that to people all the time. They think they're fine. I shoot them in the elbow or their ball cap or whatever. You know what I mean? So he was just way too close. And I was going to die if he hit me one more time. So sometimes you just have to, in the moment, make a call, make a gamble. That's just how it is. Anyways, one last thing before I go is I'm going to start making a lot more tactics videos. I'm going to start making a lot more stuff. Longer ones, shorter ones, medium ones, all of that. So I'm not I'm going to try and cut down on the rambling and the asides and all that, and try to be a little more specifically on topic. And I think I'm going to start writing things out a little more, little bullet points and all that, just to keep things a little more on topic. And I'm going to try and stay out of the weeds and try and just be sharper with these, which means I'm going to be leaving out a little more of the asides and a little more of the side info, because you know what, we're going to be making a lot of these. You just subscribe and come back later, because there is no way to go over everything at all times every time. It's just not possible. So I'm just going to do a lot more videos on stuff. Anyways, I am your #1 ranked airdrops retrieved all-time and official Vigor partner, Jealous Fist. Thank you. Thank Lord Petka. Thank Queen Pirate, Lady Forsythia, for giving us Lord Petka's good green Norway. Thank you and goodbye.